All right, what's good, man? Let's get right into it. A Sleeping Dragon starring the Cincinnati Bengals. And I kind of touched on this earlier this week, talking about Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. And it dawned on me right in the middle of that video that I honestly forgot about the Cincinnati Bengals, unfortunately, because they didn't make the playoffs. But I kind of went into it a little bit on that video. I'm going to go into it on this video. First of all, I wanted to apologize. So I'm not apologizing to Cincinnati fans. You guys are all gay. But I want to apologize to Joe Burrow. Wasn't familiar with your game, Joe. Even though you went to a Super Bowl, you went to 2 conference championships, I didn't think you had it in you to live up to what Peyton Manning said years ago when he was with the Colts and he had to carry those sorry defenses. If your defense is not scoring, the best defense is more offense, putting up more points, putting up more and more points. And that's what he did. Granted, it didn't result in a playoff berth, but you know it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what Cincinnati needs to fix. They need to stop with the whole what's his name? Starting off slow and stuff like that. But at the same time, you guys, Joe Burrow cooked. Dude threw for almost 5,000 yards and I forgot. He's like 49 touchdowns, something around there. Besides Lamar Jackson, he had the best stats in the NFL. And if he would have made the playoffs, he should have been MVP this year. No question about it. Some of the best football I saw last year, and trust me, last year's football was beyond horrible. Made multiple videos on it. The best football I seen was from Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals last month and a half of the season. Joe, you have so much credit. Granted, you have T. Higgins, you have Jamar Chase, and as of right now, you still have T. Higgins, but we'll see what comes in free agency. But you cooked. You cooked. That's what I like. So I want to apologize to Joe Burrow. Wasn't familiar with your game. You're definitely a top 5 quarterback. Definitely top 5. Obviously, you got Mahomes, Lamar, Allen, Burrow. I'll throw Stafford in there because Stafford was balling last year, so you know it is what it is. But at the same time, you cooked. Can't question it. And next year, granted, I don't know what, free agency is going to look like. Free agency doesn't start for another month. I think March 12th, I believe. So we don't know what Cincinnati will do. We don't know what the hell Cincinnati will do. But at the same time, I mean, hey, a sleeping dragon. Chiefs, Buffalo, Cincinnati, not Cincinnati, Ravens, Texans, whoever. Y'all better watch out. You guys are so, and I stand by this to this day. If Cincinnati would have made the playoffs, they would have beat Buffalo in the first round, and they would have beat Baltimore in the second round. You heard it here first. Like they always say, you beat a team twice in the regular season, they most likely beat you in the regular season. I mean, in the postseason. I mean, Baltimore put BTA to Cincinnati beginning of the season. The next game they played in Baltimore ended 34-35, and it was off a lost 2-point conversion. and once again, Bengals always beat Buffalo. The Bengals have Buffalo's number, whether it's in Buffalo, whether it's in Cincinnati. So I promise you guys, they would have definitely beat them. They definitely would have beat them this year if they made it to the playoffs. But at the same time, now they have an offseason to rest. Now they have an offseason to get a running back. Pass rusher to get to Lamar, to get to Mahomes, to get to Josh Allen, to get to CJ Stroud, to get to whoever makes the playoffs. So at the end of the day, a sleeping dragon. starring the Cincinnati Bengals. And for everybody in the AFC, y'all better watch out. And that includes the Chiefs too, because Chiefs, y'all remember happened last time. Now, granted, you guys beat them in the AFC Championship, but hey, listen, since he be taking you out there, last year in the regular season, since he took you out there, you feel me? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. A sleeping dragon starring the Cincinnati Bengals. That's my thoughts. What are yours? Hey, Cincy, Joe, do something. Do something. And by the way, people are gonna come back to this video and be like, "Oh, RJ, the Cincinnati Bengals are 2-5. The Cincinnati Bengals are 1-6, or whatever the case may be." Don't take that seriously. Do not take that seriously. Cincinnati always starts off slow and picks up towards the end of the season. Come back to me the end of December or beginning of January if they miss the playoffs. Just throwing that out there. Throwing that little disclaimer out there. It is what it is. RJ out.